Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the show you love very much, Celebrate Life. Broadcasting from the city of Manchester, one of the most beautiful cities in the world. Today is the last edition. Reverend Arthur is in town to talk to us about the importance of family in our life. Mr. Steve is getting ready to go in mission in Haiti. Miss Charity is in studio because she has some good idea for our show in terms of making better. We are 1,000 miles away from New York, where about 1 million people is getting ready to kick off the new year. New year is a mixed feeling. We are happy and sometimes we are worried about where we are at in our fight to make the world a better place. While we are getting ready to share our prediction for next year, to share with on each other our New Year's resolution, let's ask Reverend Arthur, as always, to lead us in an opening prayer.
Prions Dieu. Seigneur, donne-nous une attitude équilibrée, une vraie repentance pour les péchés que nous pouvons commettre encore, une vraie repentance par ton esprit, une foi totale dans l'œuvre que tu es en train d'accomplir dans nos vies, une foi parfaite dans l'œuvre déjà accomplie par Jésus-Christ. Seigneur, merci pour l'année 2012 et d'ores et déjà nous te disons merci pour l'année 2013. Seigneur, permets que cette année 2013 soit une année d'abondance, de grâce et de bénédiction. Seigneur, c'est ma prière. Je te prie de l'exaucer au nom de Jésus-Christ.
Amen. Amen. Once again, Mr. Steve, welcome to Celebrate Live. Mr. Pastor Arthur, welcome to Celebrate Live. Charity, welcome to the last edition of our show, Celebrate Live. And I'm thrilled today to have to share that podium with all of you. If you are watching, you can see how diverse is our platform today. Mr. Steve, and with his glasses on, getting ready for his trip in Haiti. Reverend Arthur, as always, to continue his sermon, his messages every week, and a brand new face, Charity. Yeah, she's here because she watched our show. Look at her in the camera. Look at her. Beautiful. We saw her in our show. She saw our show, and she listened to it. She said, Reverend, I might have some idea for you. That's how I said to her, I cannot keep it for myself. Let me bring you before the whole world so you can share that story. So we are glad to have her today. And by the way, this is her city. She was born here. And in my conversation with her, she said she was born at Clay Street. Is that right? Clay Street. If you are familiar with that story, you know where Clay Street is located. And yesterday was her birthday.
Yeah, happy birthday.
Turning 12 years old, seeing our show, Celebrate Live on TV, on Facebook. She said she might have some idea for us. This is the story I'm going to tell for these 2012 years. There is plenty of resources out there. There is plenty of leaders out there. There is plenty of capable children out there who is watching us, what we're doing. And we are going to count on them one way or the other in our struggle to make the world a better place. You want to say something?
Yeah, well, we are God's children. I mean, it's our children, the next generation, that can make this world better. Each generation can improve on what we do. We all make mistakes, but the kids, they pick it up and they want, it's to them to change it.
The reason you are a genius by having your organization called We Are All God Children. We are talented. Remember the Bible talk about how much talent all of us has. Everybody has a talent. Somebody has talent to lift things. Somebody has talent to see far, to see more. I think that Charity is seeing far. And yesterday, as I mentioned, was her birthday. I'm going to ask you to join my voice and sing this little common a song, Happy Birthday. I'm going to start right now. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you, Charity. Happy birthday to you, Charity. Happy birthday to you.
Yeah, you don't have to be too embarrassed.
We don't want to say how old she is. I just told you she is 12 years old, turning 12 yesterday. And she is. And she wants to do more. And she's been doing a lot of things already. I think in her school, she's a leader. Tell us about that.
I elected to be president, and I was voted to be vice president. And if two more people picked me, I would have been president.
Yeah, she was running for leadership in her school, and that's something that all of us should encourage. That's not something that we are all God children should encourage. So how not only see the children, but what they are capable of doing, and her classroom, her teachers, people who was following her closely have a good sense of intuition by seeing that she is able to lead already today. Why wait for tomorrow? So she's in training, and she's supposed to go to Washington for some kind of program. I think it's called People to People. Is that right? Mm-hmm. So tell us more about that, People to People.
You have to get nominated by your teacher if you are doing really good in class, and if you like cross the deadline, like if you can't afford it and you don't sign up, they'll give you another chance if you do really good in school, if there's spots. And they asked me to be in it because there's more spots. And
yeah. People to People is a worldwide organization. All teachers, all schools around the world try to pinpoint, to identify the future leader of the next generation. So that, yeah, and I think this gathering today, this next year is in Washington, right? And I read her paper. It's about if she goes, she's going to meet one by one the member of Congress. It's amazing,
good.
yeah.
That would be good. And
she talk about also visiting some other historic site in Washington, etc. So I wish her luck, and I hope that her mother will help her to go in that program. And we are very happy to have her today. And I'm going to ask Mr. Steve to give her her gift.
Well, you're closer to her. Go ahead.
Yeah, very, very good. This is what we have for you today, Charity, on your birthday.
Thank you.
You'll have to be sure to sign up when we got children and write out your story, because maybe some of them can help you.
Yeah, very good. We'll talk to her more there about that. She's a very capable young child, and we count on her also in a lot of ways in our struggle to make the world a better place. And this show has been popular. The lawyer in Boston who helped me with my immigration process saw my show on Facebook, and she talked to me about that this morning. And she said also, remind all of you who might have some immigration needs to call attorney lawyer Ninot Zuma in Marapen, so he can help you in your immigration process. A lot of people, and she said also she want me to invite her daughter here who has a book that she wrote last month. She want me to interview her. So it's getting busy. It's not about money, what we're doing here. It's about creating a forum where everybody could call it his or hers, so we can see our talents, see what we can do together. In my conversation with Charity, she told me that I need to talk about more different
people,
more different people, more different culture in my program. And I said to her, that's the vision of Celebrate Live. Yeah. Everybody in one spot. Everybody, it doesn't matter where you're coming from. It doesn't matter the color of your skin, doesn't matter how you look like, doesn't matter if you went to Harvard or to Yale University, but you are welcome at Celebrate Live. By the way, when I mentioned Yale University, there's a good news. The Yale University has decided to open a campus in Asia. The country is called Singapore. So instead of bringing our kids to Connecticut, is at the place of Yale is at, we can send them to Singapore. So that's a big thing in terms of solving problem. That will save a lot of money, traveling, etc. So it's going to be a Yale campus in Singapore in Asia. I read that this morning before I came here. Today, and let's play a music for us. And I think that's number 2. It's a choir from Africa and Nigeria, because Charity asked me to bring some different colors, different tastes, different spice in our show. So I decided to play that DVD today, that music today. So let's listen it together while we are continue our conversation. So Mr. Steve, I know the time is running out also. You said you take the next step in our trip, in your plan to go to Haiti. Tell us about that.
Yeah, it's I think it's Quinn in Haiti, down in the south, on the south part, about halfway. It's about 2.5 hour drive from Port-au-Prince. With Jesus is the Way Worldwide Mission and Pastor George, he has like 200 acres. We got to rebuild a church and a school that was wiped out from the storm, and then there's like 200 orphans there.
That's amazing. Yeah. It's a good story.
We're working on, we need to raise at least $550 a month, which will provide for the food and the salary of the teachers and everything we can take care of 200 kids for $550
That's going to be a
a month.
perfect place for you. We are all God children, and you are going to be staying in a orphanage. That's a very, very, very good match. So wish you luck and Celebrate Live. Our church is going to see how we can also help you in that process. You said your passport almost ready?
I should have it within the next couple of weeks.
Amazing. So if you want to join us in our foreign mission, in our foreign trip, you need to have your passport ready. If you don't have a passport, think about that. And you need to call, I think, the post office to find out more how you can get the passport to go in mission. Yeah, very good.
To anybody, I mean, if you want to come down to Haiti with me, get your passport.
And the best way to sign up is we are godchildren.
God'sChildren.com.
And there is some link so you can sign up. We can either call you or be in contact with you.
Yeah. All you gotta do is, I have 2 users, the We Are God's Children, and then also my name's Steve Wyatt.
Yeah, Steve Wyatt.
You can actually add me, if you use Facebook, you can add me as Steve Wyatt too. You should be able to find me.
Yeah, very good. Thank you for sharing your thought with us in terms of your preparation to go to Haiti, and I hope to see you next week also, so you can keep telling us while we are in that process and how many people who decide to sponsor you or to tell you they're going to pray for you in that plan. So time is running out. Reverend Arthur is in town today to talk about the importance of family in our life, and I think that it is one of the most common New Year's resolution. Spend more time with family. Yeah, spend more time with family, and I hope that your parents are going to miss you when you go to Haiti. Let's don't forget that. Please, Mr. Steve, join us every Tuesday at 11 o'clock live from Haiti with your children, so you can tell us about that. That Celebrate Lifetime. I tell them that 11 o'clock they have to be ready. And I think that Haiti and America is the same time now. So if there is a change, I will let you know. We are going to wait for you, for your pictures, for your images, everything. So, Reverend, that's your turn to continue with your presentation.
Merci, Révérend Pierre Setout. Thank you for your charity, for your idea for that show. And I'm very glad to see you, Mr. Steve. And thank you again for your mission to Haiti. Frères et sœurs de nos chers, bonjour, et que la paix et la grâce de Dieu soient avec vous. Ce matin, encore, nous avons un discours biblique. Le thème, c'est « Faire de votre famille un refuge dans un monde d'agression ». Après la Noël, c'est la famille. L'analyse d'études menée dans 21 pays a révélé jusqu'à 36% des femmes et 29% des hommes avaient victime de violences sexuelles durant l'enfance. Souvent, l'agresseur était un membre de la famille. L'agresseur, souvent trop rusé pour employer la force, il préfère séduire ses victimes peu à peu. Il commence par choisir une cible comme un enfant qui paraît vulnérable et confiant, donc qui obéit assez facilement. Puis il lui prête une attention toute particulière. Il essaie aussi de gagner la confiance des parents. La plupart des agresseurs ont l'art de faire croire qu'ils s'intéressent sincèrement à l'enfant et à sa famille. Ensuite, ils préparent l'enfant par des démonstrations d'affection apparemment innocentes, des petites bagarres et des chatouillements. Ils multiplient les contacts physiques avec lui. Ils lui offrent de beaux cadeaux et l'éloignent progressivement de ses amis, de ses frères et sœurs et de ses parents, afin de passer du temps seul avec lui. Puis vient le moment où il lui demande de cacher à ses parents quelque chose d'anodin, par exemple un cadeau ou un projet de sortie. Il prépare aussi le terrain pour séduire sa victime. Et lorsqu'il a gagné la confiance de l'enfant et celle des parents, il est prêt à passer à l'action. Frères et sœurs, l'épidémie d'agression d'enfants au sein même de la famille atteste un peu mieux la véracité de ces paroles prophétiques. Le terme grec original astogok, rendu par sans affection naturelle, sujet un manque d'amour, de l'amour qui devait exister entre les membres de la famille, en particulier entre parents et enfants. Or, c'est trop souvent dans le cadre familial que les enfants sont agressés. D'après des spécialistes, l'agresseur est le plus fréquemment la figure parentale masculine. Il peut être aussi un approche masculin. Si les victimes sont des filles, pour la plupart, beaucoup de garçons subissent également des sévices. Les femmes auteurs d'agression sont plus nombreuses qu'on ne le pense. La forme de maltraitance dont on fait le moins état est sans doute l'inceste entre frères et sœurs. Un plus âgé ou plus fort brutalise ou séduit un plus jeune ou plus fort pour le contraindre à des rapports sexuels. Vous qui êtes parents, vous trouvez sûrement tous ces actes répugnants. Mais la question qui se pose, comment prévenir votre famille contre de telles pratiques? À l'évidence, chaque membre de chaque famille doit connaître et tenir en haut, estime certains principes préviennent les abus. La meilleure source de conseil, qu'il soit en la matière, est la parole de Dieu, qui est la Bible. Pour être un refuge, toute famille doit se concentrer aux normes morales des Écritures. La Bible ne fait de la sexualité au sujet tabou, mais elle en parle directement, mais de façon franche et directe. Elle montre que Dieu a prévu que l'intimité sexuelle procure un réel plaisir au mari et à la femme. Proverbes chapitre 5, versets 15 à 20. Néanmoins, elle condamne toute pratique sexuelle en dehors du mariage. Par exemple, elle désapprouve ouvertement les sexes. En Lévitique, chapitre 18, différentes relations incestueuses sont interdites. Notez ces paroles. Vous ne devez vous approcher nul homme d'entre vous, d'aucune proche parente selon la chair, pour en découvrir la nudité, pour avoir des relations sexuelles. Je suis Dieu. Lévitique, chapitre 18, verset 6. Dieu a cité les actes sexuels dans la liste des choses détestables, punissables de mort. Lévitique, chapitre 18, verset 26 à 29. Manifestement, le Créateur a des normes morales très élevées. Aujourd'hui, de nombreux gouvernements adoptent une position similaire en condamnant les atteintes sexuelles sur enfants dans le cadre de la famille. Souvent, la loi considère qu'un adulte qui soumet un enfant à des relations sexuelles commet un viol. Pourquoi employer ces termes quand il n'a pas été fait usage de la force? De nombreux pays en sont venus à reconnaître que la Bible a toujours dit sur les enfants, c'est-à-dire qu'ils ne sont généralement pas capables de raisonner comme des adultes. Ainsi, Proverbes chapitre 22, verset 15, déclare « La sottise est attachée au cœur des garçons. » Et l'apôtre Paul a écrit sous inspiration « Lorsque j'étais un tout petit, je pensais comme un tout petit. Je raisonnais comme un tout petit. Mais maintenant que je suis devenu un homme, j'ai aboli ce qui est propre au tout. » 1 Corinthiens chapitre 13, verset 11. Un enfant ne peut saisir toute la portée d'un acte sexuel ni envisager les conséquences à long terme. C'est pourquoi il est communément admis que les enfants ne peuvent donner de consentement valide à des relations sexuelles. Malheureusement, la majorité des crimes restent impunis. En Australie, On estime que seuls 10% des agresseurs sont poursuivis en justice et que peu d'autres d'entre eux sont jugés coupables. La situation est analogue dans d'autres pays. Si la protection qu'offrent les gouvernements est à ses limites, celle que garantit à la famille chrétienne l'application des principes bibliques est bien plus entendue. Pareillement, l'épouse et mère jouent un rôle digne et extrêmement important. La Bible prend l'exemple de l'instinct de protection des mères dans le règne animal pour illustrer à quel point Jésus peut être protecteur. Une mère devrait être aussi résolument protectrice de ses enfants. Dans son amour, elle n'hésite pas à faire passer la sécurité et le bien-être avant l'instinct. Les parents ne laissent aucune place à l'abus de pouvoir, ou à la brutalité, ou à l'intimidation. Dans les rapports l'un avec l'autre, ou avec les enfants, de recourir à de telles méthodes entre eux. Lorsque chaque membre de la famille traite les autres avec respect et dignité, il en résulte une bonne communication. Tous les parents devraient entretenir une communication quotidienne, constante et profonde avec les enfants, ou les adolescents remarqués. L'auteur Ray William prend de grâce. Il semble que ce soit la meilleure solution au problème des services sexuels. La Bible recommande d'ailleurs une telle communication constante, pleine de tendresse. Deutéronome chapitre 6, versets 6 et 7. Quand on applique ce conseil, frères et sœurs, le foyer est un endroit où chacun peut exprimer sans crainte ce qu'il ressent. Certes, nous vivons dans un monde cruel où il n'est pas possible d'éviter toutes les formes d'abus. Cependant, un foyer sûr peut être plus grand secours. Si un membre de la famille est maltraité au dehors, il sert ou accourir pour trouver réconfort et compassion. Un foyer comme celui qui est un vrai refuge dans ce monde d'agression. Que Dieu bénisse vos efforts pour que le vôtre soit un tel refuge. Que le Seigneur vous bénisse.
Thank you, Reverend Ater, for your presentation today, and I ask our friend to play the music for us while we're trying to answer a phone call from one our friend is living in Manchester, while he has something to say. So what Reverend Ater said in his predication is mostly that how we need to be taking care of our family. Mr. Michael, how are you? You said 12 o'clock? 12 o'clock today. By the way, you are live with Celebrate Live. So I will call you as soon as the program is done. So, yeah, we're going to do that program now. Yeah. No, I'll see you when I get back. Okay? So as soon as I'm done, I'm going to call you, okay?
Alright.
Thank you very much. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. Thanks, Peter.
Thank you.
Bye.
Yeah, that was one of our friends. She called us sometime for a ride to go to places. So he told us I had to help her after the program. So we do that. And those type of services are very needed in the city. So call me if you want to join our program so you can be back up in terms of helping. Time is running out. Our operator is in 5 minutes. Mr. Steve, good luck in your mission in Haiti. I'm waiting for you next week to give us more update about that. Thank you for watching for that show. This is the 42 edition, the last one, and I hope that you'll be available next year for more broadcasting. Miss Charity, thank you for being here today with your advice about talking about more culture in our show. We intend to do that. And it is still the spirit of Christmas. The baby is born. Yeah, the mother is there. Joseph is here. Joseph, Mary, and the baby Jesus Christ. That's what we are celebrating. We're talking about how to keep family safe, how to provide for family. That's what we want to do. That's what we are all God's children want to do. That's what Jesus of the Way, Worldwide Mission want to do. So let's remember we cannot do it alone. We need to have the power of the Holy Spirit to keep us going. Let's ask with Arthur to do a closing prayer for us.
À celui qui peut vous préserver de toute chute et vous faire paraître de sa gloire irrépréhensible et dans la détresse, à Dieu le Père, notre Seigneur Jésus-Christ, à lui se soit gloire, majesté, force et puissance de l'avant tout le temps, pour les siècles des siècles. Amen.
Thank you very much. Thank you, Arthur. That was the 48th edition of Celebrate Live, the last one for the year. So we want to wish all of you watching that show a Happy New Year. Say it again together. Happy New Year. Thank you.
2013 is a new year.
It's a new year, 2013. May the Heavenly Father bless all of us today, yesterday, and tomorrow. See you next week.